Strange and frightening things are happening on our Earth. Is this the beginning of something, or the end of the Earth? Recently, videos of different deep-sea creatures are being seen from different places, which are becoming very viral. Have you ever thought about this? Why are these ancient creatures coming so high above the ground? As these creatures are coming above the ground, more and more questions are increasing. And the biggest question in all this is, why are these big scientists leaving to explore the ocean, and why do they want to go to outer space? To see whether there are aliens exist or not. But nobody wanted to know what is there in this ocean under our Earth. In the past few years, we have seen a lot of marine creatures coming up. But this time, the creatures living in the depths of the ocean are also coming up, like the oarfish, This fish was recently found on a beach in Mexico, which is sharp and silver like a sword and looks like a spinning snake. Now, what is the significance of this oarfish coming up on the beach? I will tell you about it later. But before that, let's notice one more thing. Recently, you might have seen another fish coming up to the surface, which is anglerfish. This fish lives in the deep sea only and never comes out from there. Now, this is one thing, that this thing is being shown in the wrong way, because the anglerfish that came out was only 6 inches long, but it is being shown as if it was very big. I will also tell you about this significantly in just a little while, as we go first. At Tasmania Beach in Australia, more than 150 killer whales were seen. Everyone fears the killer whales. Everyone runs away from them. Why are these killer whales afraid today, and why are they running away from them? Are they facing any danger in the ocean, or are they lacking something? Or have they already sensed that something big is going to happen? Is the coming out of so many killer whales together a warning for us? Similarly, 2 more videos are being seen from India, where in one video more than 7 loch turtles are seen on the beach. And in another video, a man is playing among fishermen. And in Turkey, also some unusual phenomenon of this kind was seen in the sea. Now, in the case of India, it can be said that whenever so many fishes and turtles come together on the beach, it means there is some predictor nearby, or an earthquake, or a natural disaster is going to happen. But these fishes coming to the beach, the oarfish coming to the beach outside in different parts of the world like Australia, St. Diego in USA, and anglerfish coming to the water surface from the deep sea must indicate something. And while we are talking about oarfish and anglerfish, you will notice one thing, that when you go to Google and write the oarfish, it is written there, the fish of doom, because oarfish is called doomsday fish, which means if you find an oarfish on a beach, and these two in different parts of the world, then perhaps this whole world is in danger from some doom. Now, this deep sea fish, anglerfish, coming up means something very dangerous is happening in the deep sea. And if you connect all these things, then perhaps the Earth is in danger from something big. And what did the scientists in big countries find? That in the early 2000s, they stopped going to the oceans, stopped exploring them, and they started looking for aliens in outer space. This means that they are less afraid of outer space, but more afraid of the ocean. This definitely tells you something. What do you think? Now, you have talked about the recent times, but now let us answer this question, like, what is the realistic reason for these creatures coming up from the ocean? A theory says that all these creatures are coming up due to climate change. Now, the science behind it is that as the water of the ocean warms up, similarly, these creatures come up for the cold lakes due to the warming of water due to climate change. The habitat of these creatures is getting affected. The home of deep sea creatures is getting illuminated. The second reason could be underwater earthquake or volcanic activity. When the lowest surface of the ocean shakes, all these creatures start coming up. A big example of this, which I have mentioned earlier, is the oarfish, which was seen in large quantities in Japan when an earthquake or tsunami was about to occur there. So the first reason is climate change, and the second reason is natural disasters. But there is one more strange thing. We put our foot on the moon and sent the roar till the top, but have explored only 20% of our ocean. Now, some people say that ocean exploration is expensive. It is very dark deep in the ocean, and the biggest thing is that there is a lot of pressure there, due to which it costs a lot of money to make the equipment that is made for that niche. But there is another angle to this, that the technology now is very advanced, And if we are going to Mars by investing so much money, then we can at least explore our ocean. So if companies like space are investing money in space exploration, then some companies can also emerge who invest money in ocean exploration. Now the thing is that this has also happened. A company named OceanGate launched a submarine in which they took billionaires with them. We all know what happened after going there. Deep sea exploration is dangerous for this reason, because the pressure there is so high that nothing can survive except these creatures. Talking about creatures, I remembered some people also say that there are many such creatures which are hidden from us till today. Now there are some creatures like Godzilla. He cannot be there. But there are some such creatures whose name has always been mentioned in history books, like Kraken, which was analyzed in Vikings books. It was mentioned that Kraken is a very big giant squid, which could destroy a ship in one go. Then comes Megalodon, a 60 feet ancient shark, which is the largest creature recorded till date. Most people do not believe that Megalodon was a stint, but on the other hand, some people believe that it still lives in the depths of the ocean. Now, all these creatures that I have talked about are mentioned somewhere in some books or in some reference, but among all these there is one creature which can actually exist. Its traces will be seen on Google Earth, as well as many people say that this creature exists on Google Earth near China. Hence, I am talking about this particular creature for this reason, because it is mentioned in those books which you might have read or will never read. And honestly, this particular creature deserves a complete video. But I want to tell you just a little about it. The name of this creature is Leviathan, a very huge armband destructive sea monster whose height Antarctic existence has completely changed in history. And many people say that Leviathan is so horrified that it cannot exist. Because Leviathan can be the biggest creature on this earth. Leviathan has been described as such a creature that can swallow thousands of ships at once, but the proof of its existence is mentioned in every history book. So are these fishes and creatures coming up? Are they coming up because of the return of Leviathan? Now, there is absolutely no physical proof of its existence on Earth, but who knows if it even exists? So now we have some idea why these deep-sea creatures are coming up. Either it is due to climate change or natural disasters, or something that big scientists or countries are exploring, or even if an ancient creature has come alive, then until we get some solid proof about something, we should not believe in it. No matter how many mathematical calculations you do or read a lot of history books, until you do not see it with your own eyes, you will not believe in it. And this is the only reason due to which big countries and scientists are not exploring it further and are calling it ignorance. This is glissando. Maybe it is better if some secrets are buried under the ground. Now the coming of deep-sea creatures to the surface is just a warning or a puzzle. We will not get the answer to this until we explore it. So do you have the courage to know these secrets of the sea, or is it good even without solving some puzzles? Do tell me these things in the comments section, and if you like such mysterious topics, then please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. You will see me in the next video.